If Vladimir Putin cannot conquer these cities, he will reduce them to rubble. This is Mariupol's main maternity hospital, shattered today by a massive bomb strike. Inside and out, the destruction is near total. There are reports that expectant mothers and newborns may have been among the victims. Impossible to verify right now, but given these pictures, easy to believe. These images have just come in of the injured being evacuated. We are told wards here were for maternity, neonatal, pediatric care. Could there possibly have been a crueler target? Could there be people more defenseless? Amid the ruins stands the bomb crater. What could possibly justify the use of a weapon this size against a civilian target? The deputy mayor has no doubt what Putin wants.
All action of Putin Russian troops army is about killing as much Ukrainian as possible. I'm absolutely sure Putin wants Ukraine without Ukrainians.
It is near impossible that Russian commanders don't know what they're shooting at. More than 1,000 civilians have died already, according to the city authorities, with no option but to bury most in mass graves. And how much of this could have been avoided if these people had been allowed to leave through humanitarian corridors agreed every day for the last 5 days, but never allowed to happen? It gets harder and harder to believe this isn't deliberate. And so the pressure grows on Western leaders, the Foreign Secretary meeting with her American counterpart today, to do something to protect Ukrainians from the terror in the skies.
The best way to help protect the skies is through anti-air weaponry, which the UK is now going to be supplying to Ukraine. That's what the Defence Secretary announced earlier today. And of course, the attack on the hospital is absolutely abhorrent, reckless and appalling, and the UK is at the forefront of supplying humanitarian aid into Ukraine.
Kharkiv, a predominantly Russian-speaking city just a few miles across their shared border, has been treated with equal cruelty. These images could have come from a World War II newsreel. Maria Avdiva tells the story eloquently as she films.
Russia dropped here bombs, and you can see that the whole area is totally destroyed. Houses are without windows, and apparently there is no heating, no electricity, nothing in the nearby houses because of this bombardment. I don't know when people will be able to return here and to rebuild their houses, when Putin will stop this war, or when we will make him stop this.
Some civilians are being allowed to safety, these escaping the devastated town of Sumy in the north. It's the first of the humanitarian corridors to have shown any results at all. If Putin and his army continue with indiscriminate attacks against Ukraine's civilian population, these are scenes that are going to have to be repeated dozens of times over in the weeks ahead. James Mates, ITV News, Kiev.